everyone. Before I begin this special Super Bowl 53 edition of the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap, please join me for a moment of silence for the following two celebrities. First, for James Ingram, who passed away back on January 29th. That was 3 days ago, at the age of 66. He was a two-time Grammy Award winner and a two-time Academy Award nominee for Best Original Song. He was a singer, a songwriter, record producer, and instrumentalist. And also for Wade Wilson, who passed away today, unfortunately on his 60th birthday. He was born February 1st, 1959. He died 60 years later on his birthday. He was a quarterback who played for the Minnesota Vikings, Atlanta Falcons, New Orleans Saints, Dallas Cowboys, and the Oakland Raiders. Thank you. May both men rest in peace. And yes, folks, I am back. Not full-time, though. This is a very special occasion. Super Bowl 53 is this Sunday, February 3rd. It's airing on CBS. And, of course, the greatest game show on CBS, The Price is Right, did a special Super Bowl 53 show today on this Friday, February 1st, 2019. This was The Price is Right's first Super Bowl show since 3 years ago, for Super Bowl 50. Now I'm not doing this alone, of course. I have colleagues of mine joining me. First up, let me introduce the second in command of the Pricing and Recap team from his studio in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, Neil Rocks 87. How you doing, buddy? I am doing just well. How about yourself?
I gotta say, it's great to get the band back together, even if it's for one night tonight.
Amen. Now let me introduce my next colleague, who is from my state, in New Jersey. He lives in Edison, not too far from where I live in Woodbridge. Sports Guy 528. How are you? I know that day's going to come very soon. Very soon. All right. My next colleague I'd like to introduce will actually be coming up to my neck of the woods in April. Yes, folks, he's going to be visiting my neck of the woods for WrestleMania coming April 7th at MetLife Stadium. Please welcome from Jupiter, Florida, A. Pizzle 90. And next up, I'd like to introduce from Gresham, Oregon, one of the greatest members of the Pricing Game Recap team, who has worked with me on a number of occasions. I'm 264 Shirt. How's everything with you? Very good. And last but not least, last but not least, he has joined me also on a few occasions for Pricing Game Recaps. His hometown is Savannah, Georgia. It is Meathead 177 returns. How have you been? Well, it has been 3 years since I last did a recap with the recap team. I know. And yeah, by the way, folks, this is our first recap we're doing via with my guests on Discord instead of Skype. Alright, so now with the introductions done, let's get into the game. And the first four players... Oh! You know, I did forget someone else. I got so excited, I got a little carried away, but I'm sure you can forgive me. And last but certainly not least, he has joined me for retro and modern pricing game recaps from BJMTV Canada. It's BJ Mason. My apologies to you, good sir, and it is great to have you on as well. BJ Mason Studios, okay. So when I go to you for your part of the recap, I'll just mention from BJ Mason, BJ, say the name one more time, a little tongue-tied.
BJ Mason Studios.
Gotcha.
I'll just say this right now. I've actually been sitting in this spot every night for the last 3 years, wondering if I'm ever going to do another recap again. And guess what? Here I am, and here we all are.
Yes, indeedy. Now we can officially start. And let's do this thing. Just setting up my tablet for the music. Alright, first four players. Robin Dunbar, David Smalls, Thomas Coleman, and Diane Flagg. And as Drew made his entrance, Rachel Reynolds, who is ravishing, and Amber Lancaster, who is awesome, were wearing the jerseys of the two teams that are playing in Super Bowl 53 this Sunday. The New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams, respectively. Now, here was the first item up for bids. It was a Char Griller Acorn and Acorn Junior ceramic barbecues and 7-piece tailgating accessories that were modeled by Amber and Rachel. Alright, here are the bids. Robin, $500. David, $675. Thomas, $700. Diane, $705. And the actual retail price was $889. The winner was Diane. Diane was wearing a Patriots jersey, so it's safe to say what team she was backing up for the Super Bowl. And she was going to have a chance to win a new SUV. Yes, it was a Hyundai Tucson SE. And it came equipped with a 2-liter engine, 6-speed automatic transmission, front-wheel drive, wheel locks, cargo net, cargo cover, carpeted floor mats, and auto armor. It's the Hyundai Tucson model by Amber. And for Diane, she was going to be playing a pricing game that people could consider the Tom Brady of pricing games that just won't go away. That's too much. Oh boy. Alright. First, Diane went for a first and goal on 21,060. That was no good. She then went for a second goal on 22,444. That was no good either. For third and goal, she went with 23,943. That was no good either. Then she went 4th and goal on 25,740. She felt that would give her a score there. So let's see. When Amber revealed the actual retail price, it was $25,360! Touchdown! Can you believe it, folks? A touchdown right off the bat on the worst game ever in Price is Right history. Even though Diane is a Patriots fan, we definitely have supported her by taking down. That's too much. How do you like that? So, for Diane, she won so far $26,249 in prizes. Now, before I hand it over to Meathead 177 Returns for Act 2, I just have to get a little something off my chest. To a certain someone who might be watching, you know what happens when you put "That's Too Much" on the Super Bowl special? You know what happens when you put on the worst pricing game to be played 2 days before Super Bowl Sunday, Mike Richards? You know what happens? You know what happens? Mike Richards, you just made the list! And now, for the play-by-play action for Act 2, here's Meathead 177 Returns. Take it away!
So, second item of the bid, that's what I want to do first. So, the second item of the bid was a virtual reality headset and a tablet. So, Robin bid 800, David bid 1100, Thomas bid 1101, and Patrick bid 750. The actual retail price of that virtual headset and tablet is $1,548, and the winner was Thomas. Where was Thomas? From Los Angeles, and he is a Rams fan.
Aha!
And my pick is actually the Rams for the Super Bowl.
We will have Super Bowl predictions later on in the recap. Please continue.
Alright. So, Thomas is playing Switch on 2 trips. One is a trip to Miami, and another is a trip to New Orleans. So, the prices that were shown were $5,541 and $6,896. And for Miami and for New Orleans. But Thomas chose to stay. So, the actual retail price of the trip to Miami was $6,896, and the price of New Orleans was $5,541.
Oh, touchdown for Dr. Trombones. All right. Now for the play-by-play action for Act number 3. Here's I'm 264 Shirt.
Yeah, once again, that's Marty Boy 513. That's not hard to remember.
It might take a while for me, though.
Coming on down to the sidelines. Wait, hold on. Okay, her name was Jill. I didn't quite catch her last name, but anyway, to present the next item up for bids, it won Mr. John Dorenbos.
Hope JVD is watching, J Van Diesel.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the exact pronunciation. Bear with me, folks. This guy is also a magician, and he presented a recliner television with a leather recliner, a 55-inch standard ultra high definition television with HDR premium sound from Bose and a soundbar, or a soundbar from Bose. Yeah. And Jill's bid on the recliner and television. Beer drinking helmet not included, unfortunately. Jill's bid was $1,300, and Patrick's bid $1,800. Robin, Rockin' Robin 2,000, and David 1,500. And the actual retail price of the recliner and television, $2,600. Rockin' Robin.
Yeah.
Was just to get out to play our next pricing game as her receiver waited in the wings. Robin is a fan of the Seahawks playing the St. Sounders of Major League Soccer, formerly of Clyde Drew. And Rockin' Robin. Was she ever in for a real treat? She was going to play point guard.
Yeah! And the crowd goes wild! Woo!
Correctly guess if the number
Ooh. Mm. All right. Yes. right, all right. And here to present the play-by-play action, Sports Guy 528. Could be a sign of things to come Sunday, perhaps? And at the end of the first half, it's the Price is Right contestants 14, Dr. Trombones 7. And now on to the second half. Let's go back to Meathead 177 returns for Act 4. Take it away. Let's see if that strategy worked. Wow. Good game plan. Home of the Falcons. see. Was that a good play?
So, Amber went on ahead and placed the bag, which resembles the price of the home bar on the scale, in Substance Creek. Yeah, that's that. So, a touchdown!
Yay! Touchdown!
He won the home bar, and that was worth $8,620.
All right, another touchdown for the contestants. It's now 21-7. Here's Neil Rocks 87 with the play-by-play action for Act 5.
Okay. The item that, excuse me, as I'm trying to recall right now, was a selection of designer accessories. This was by Amber. So the bids, Julianne bid $1,200. Joe bid $1,500. Patrick bid $2,000, and Simona called an audible and went $2,001. The actual retail price, $2,129. The winner is Simona.
All right.
Alright, Simona joined Drew at the turntable. She had a chance to win a new car.
Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo!
That was a Hyundai Elantra SE that comes equipped with a 2-liter engine, 6-speed automatic transmission, front-wheel drive, auto armor, and cargo deck, followed by my favorite model of all. I think we all know what we're going to say here. Rich.
Yes, sir.
I would like to point out that Simona is wearing a Houston Texans jersey.
So that's her team.
Yeah. And so we actually be playing ironically, one of Rachel's favorite racing games, and that is Cover Up.
Okay.
Alright, the symbols for this gag of Cover Up. Yeah, like what everybody said.
Yeah, you literally gagged there, didn't you?
Were the AFC and NFC logo, the Patriots and Ravens logo, and the Super Bowl 50 symbol. So, decided to cover the AFC symbol with the 1 instead of the 3. Covered the, I'm sorry, the notes, were not specific. I believe the next one was the Patriots logo, if I'm not mistaken.
It's okay if you mistake the Patriots. We won't judge you.
I'm sorry, I thought they were moving mouths for a second. Anyway, she covered that one up with the 9 instead of the 0 or 2. She covered up the Super Bowl symbol with the 4 instead of the 7, 6, 4, 5. She covered up the Rams logo 6 instead of the 8,
the writers of this really suck.
We've been away for 2.5 years. It's not our fault. It's our writers. They kind of planned this out last minute.
Yeah. Covered up the 4 with the 6 for the third number. She covered up the 6 with the 4 for the fourth number. And covered up the 5 with the 8 for the last number. You get growth of $19,648. Is that the right price? Now, you gotta hope she has at least one of these 3 numbers right, or when the opposing team is taking over on the out. Are there any new numbers right? Ding! She got the 8 right.
All right, she stays alive.
Yes, she's still alive, but we're going on to third down. Simona next covered up the 6 with the 7 and the 4 with the 3, making a new price of $19,738. Is that the right price? Okay, we're in third down territory. We better have one number right. Are there any numbers right? Ding!
Oh!
Alright, inches. Yes, it is now officially 4th and inches. Simona covered up the 3 with the 2 instead of the 8.
Okay.
Making the price $19,728. If that's right, she wins, and she's in great field position for a touchdown. If not, the opposing team, Dr. Trombones, is taking over on downs. $19,728.